Talking to them for what?
I don't know. The nigga was rubbing his throat and shit. What's happening? Either you getting sick or you got choked.
How do we say you get some cutty this morning, dog?
Well, when they get in a certain zone, safe words don't work. That's all I'm gonna say. Fucking thing.
Hey, Holly, what is your safe word during sex? Talk to me.
Huh?
What's a male masculine safe word?
It don't matter when you with your lady. You can say whatever the fuck you gonna say. Whatever y'all agree upon.
No, you can't say child please or no shit like that. You gotta say something manly.
That's
Who the fuck say child please?
Aren't your she gonna say that shit all the time? Child please.
Not having sex. That shit might cut the water off, boy.
Nah, that ain't gonna cut no water off.
It might.
You think how men talk to you when you having sexual intercourse, which you can cut the water off?
No. But we definitely gonna laugh and talk about that shit afterwards.
Yeah, y'all gonna have a conversation afterwards.
Yeah.
Really?
But not in the moment. I got to get that waterworks going. Then we can like to laugh and pick at your ass afterwards.
Lord have mercy.
Okay, well, since they talk about that freebie, they got 6 things on this. They say which one turns on women the most. They got 1, neck biting. 2, eye grabbing. 3, booty rubs. 4,
hold on,
eye
grabbing.
Huh?
We say eye grabbing.
No. Eye grabbing.
Eye.
Oh, I was. What freaky shit is that? Okay.
3 is booty rubs. 4 is being choked. 5 is hugs from behind, and 6 is nasty talk.
So this is what from 1 to 6?
Huh?
Go ahead, Hollywood.
No, I was saying your meat got to be semi hard when you hug them from behind.
Hey, that's funny because I remember this one girl that I could kick it with. She said her dude used to grab her from the back. she had to lie to her and say she felt something she didn't feel.
I ain't feel Nathan, huh?
I ain't feel nothing but zipper and belly buttons.
Nothing?
I ain't feel nothing but clothing material. Hey,
Freaky V, listen, man. Hey.
That's sad, though. That's so sad.
Hey, why you think I was the cleanup man? It is what it is. You got to know your.
You knocking it down while she's spraying that man. That's crazy.
Listen, man. Hold on, let's start the podcast before we have this conversation.
Okay.
As I start each and every podcast, let everybody know social media's most imperfect podcast. Social media's best kept secret. I'm your boy Infamous.
I'm Freaky V.
Hollywood.
And together we make Theze Nutz. And as I do at the beginning of each and every podcast, please let everybody get in contact with you free. How do they get in contact with you on social media?
It must be all the peanut butter you just had. While we talking, make sure you get that shit from around your mouth and on your teeth. Yeah. But I am Freaky V on Instagram and Threads.
Why you don't tell Hollywood this shit from around his mouth? He was doing way more extravagant shit than me.
Ain't nothing wrong with my boo mouth. Go ahead, baby. How can they follow you?
Look, well, she gonna kick me.
I am Hollywood Rich _ on Instagram, Threads, Hollywood Rich 85 on X.
I am Infamous on X. TikTok. I am Infamous. Hey, I heard they banned the TikTok.
That's what I heard.
Hey, but if you can't follow me on TikTok. I am Infamous. Also, if you want to follow the podcast, go to Theze Nutz Official on Facebook. Instagram is Theze Nutz _ Hollywood. How to get in contact with us on YouTube?
Separate these nuts.
Also, if you want to take the audio experience, that's Apple, Spotify, Google, however you consume audio podcasts, please go put the nuts back together. Please go to Theze Nutz, hit the like button, subscribe button, notification button, drop a comment, and let us know that you're there. And we really appreciate it. Also, we had a little bit of technical difficulty last week, so last week podcast wasn't able to come out. It was my fault. I take full responsibility for it. I apologize. I had a couple of people calling me, hitting me up, asking, "Hey man, what a podcast at?" So we had a little technical difficulties. So we wasn't here last week, but we here back now. So Freaky V, how your week going?
It's going good. I have no complaints. Zero.
Hollywood, how your week going?
Same here. It's going pretty good. No complaints.
Also, so y'all ain't do anything with your free week off last week. Y'all ain't do nothing. Nothing.
Free week off, nigga. We did the podcast.
Yeah, we did.
Well, we on spring break over here, so
so you had a free week.
Yeah, we did some spring cleaning, and I put them kids to work. We played a couple of games, and spent some family time or whatever.
That's right.
I fucked a nigga or two.
All right, as Miami has banned spring breaks in
man, stop that, man.
Nobody want to hear that shit, man.
That's all the fuck I was saying. I wasn't gonna get no damn detail. Damn, what the fuck? That's it.
When the last time you got yourself some cutty? That's what I want to know.
Huh?
When the last time you got yourself some cutty?
Excuse me? Come again? Hey, come again, sir? Excuse me?
It's been so long, it's affecting his motherfucking hearing.
And my balance and shit off and all other type of shit. Boy, my mobility fucked up. Listen, I'm going to turn the music on.
I sense a lie.
Excuse me, ladies. If it's anybody out there that's willing to give a hard-working, high-value man a little piece of chow.
Nah, fuck that.
Chow. Yeah.
Listen, nah, you might get some shit you don't want. No, he lying.
Hey,
he lying.
No, I'm taking all comers now, boy. It done got rough out here, boy.
Fuck that.
Nigga, ain't that rough?
Listen, you got a car cover over the garage.
Listen. As your brother and co-host.
What?
As your brother and co-host, I can't allow that, sir.
Why not?
Nah.
Listen, do you want me to lend you a piece of pussy till you get back on your feet?
Nah, let that go down. Go ahead.
Hey, Freaky V, this is all I got to say to you, baby.
If they was even thinking about it, you just ran them away. Even if they was thinking about it, you just ran them away.
No, listen. What I found out is women still having sex to playlist. I ain't right. Playlist in years. Well, I have. Not my playlist. And the playlist, some of y'all older women trying to play. Listen, bro. Don't come in there trying to play Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I was just going to ask you.
What?
You think that your playlist going to suffice for a woman in their late 20s, early 30s?
Hell no, they ain't gonna know who that is.
Yes, they will.
How the fuck?
My playlist for everybody. I ain't got none of that old shit on there, bro.
Freaky V. A lot of these girls.
Freaky V don't listen to Bryson Tiller and all that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Freaky V. Listen, a 20-year-old probably don't even know what that song is I just played.
Yeah, but that shit different, dog. We talking about.
I don't know what that shit is.
Yeah, who's that? It sounded like Aura. Who was that?
That was him. Step in the room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Step in my room.
I mean, but listen, Aura's still making babies. He's still talking about being nasty and fucking. That works. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So anybody talking about, fucking or being nasty, ain't got to be none of them new artists. It still work.
Fuck it, we here now. Explain to Hollywood, do you fuck the playlist?
Nah.
Me neither. I think that's a female thing.
I fucked to whatever's on.
But you do have on music. You will turn on music, is what you're saying. Not necessarily cue a particular playlist.
No. If it's dark in the room, I cut the TV on so I can see what's going on. That's what I do. I don't give a fuck what's on there. It could be Blue's Clues, SpongeBob, Reba Reno 911 or some shit like that. I don't remember.
With
Oh
Donnie
my God.
McClurkin playing in the background, huh?
Man, it could be Bobby Jones. I fuck the Bobby Jones. You know this.
First of all, if you under 35, they don't know who the fuck you just said.
My dog said he fucked the Marvin Sapp. Never could have made it without you. I would have lost it all. Listen,
I think it's different when you married. I just think it's different. I'm not saying better or worse. I think different. Yeah, I think Hollywood can get away with that.
I don't even think it's when you married. I think it's when you've been with somebody for a little while. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Maybe in the beginning, a nigga break out all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is bullshit.
Man, let's keep it real. Playlists and ambiance, that's for women. That's y'all shit.
It is.
We don't give a fuck about none of that.
Uh-huh.
Niggas drop them trousers. I'm finna drop these trousers and we finna go to Poundtown.
They call it Netflix and chill for a reason.
Yeah.
They be fucking while the zombie movie playing in the background.
Why you think all the Tubi movies start off with fucking? Because they setting the mood.
I don't see,
that's his shit right there, boy.
I don't Netflix and chill. That nigga, I know, nasty ass nigga.
You don't
Tubi
Netflix
set
and
the
chill?
mood.
I don't Netflix and chill. I think that's why I have a playlist.
You don't sit on the couch and watch a movie with a nigga?
She lying.
No, not when you come to my house. No. If I go to your house, then I succumb to your rules. At my house, it ain't no TV on because I need you to understand what you're here for. That's why it's already set. Music, candles, darkness. You know what I'm saying? Come in, close the door, click, take your clothes off, put them right here in this chair.
First of
you
all,
want a nigga go straight to work?
Straight to work. We
See-
can talk, you know. Why you taking your clothes off?
I feel like the movie set the, like, you ever roll with your girl in the car, dog, and she playing a song that she want to tell you what to say, but she don't know how to say it, so she keep playing the song, trying to give you a hint. I think that's
Right.
how the Tubi movies be, because we know it's gonna be some LED, it's gonna be some fucking. So Tubi set the mood for you. If you know what I'm saying, for me, Tubi set the
I
mood.
understand.
Like, I ain't with all that other shit, man. Like, nigga, let's turn these LED lights on. Let's get the fog machine. Let's get the strobe lights.
Man, who doing all that shit, man?
And let's make a movie.
Nigga, if you can do, you're still setting the mood,
I don't give.
but you're
I'm
doing
just
something
joking.
different.
I don't care.
I understand.
He got the house looking like a Thriller video. Ain't nobody. I
Goddamn
don't need all that.
Right.
I don't need all that, man. What?
Like, but listen, I'm in the role playing. If you want me to put on the zipper jacket with the curl, I do all that. I'm down with all that. I just ain't getting butt naked.
I get hot too easy.
Oh my God.
Listen, I just feel like at the end of the day, playlists, candles, rose petals, all that shit is for women. That shit has nothing to do with us at all. We don't care two fucks about it. That's like,
You sure?
I don't think that's true.
You just said that you wanted all that for Valentine's Day. You just said that a couple weeks ago.
that's to show the appreciation for me. But nigga, when it's go time,
That's appreciation.
Yeah, but last time somebody turned on some music, a sex play, nigga, I don't know what's on her playlist. I can't tell you.
Neither can we. But it's a part of setting the mood. Ain't no difference than when you go out to eat and shit like that. You setting the mood. When you go to a date or whatever, you know it's a difference between the Waffle House and you being on the intercoastal with a live band, dim lights, you know, candles and some wine. There's a difference. You setting the mood. So ain't no difference. I'm just skipping all of the meals and all that shit. When you come into the room, the ambiance is set. When you come into the house, it's dark. When I open that room and it's them candles and shit, and you hear R. Kelly playing, bruh, you know what time it is.
I need a little light. I need to see that meat going
Bro,
in there.
I mean, that's what the candles are for.
Yeah, I need a little bit of light. Yeah.
No.
Right.
Nigga, let's have some. I got to see this. I got to see it going in and out. That's my thing.
That what I
But
just
that's
said.
what the candles are for.
That's
You know,
my personal thing.
you gotta see that thing going in and out.
That's what I love. That's what I love.
That's what I love, baby. Like Jeezy, and I love it. Yeah. Hey man, listen. I got to see it. Like
I got to see that glaze on me, man.
goddamn right. What?
you can see
Hot light
it.
on. The hot light
So
is on.
you want the full light on in the room. I got 4 60-watt bulbs in the damn room. You want that shit that lit?
I
What
wouldn't
the fuck?
mind. I wouldn't mind.
I don't mind.
Yeah, I gotta see what's going on, baby.
Do
You can see your eyes will adjust to the candlelight. Believe me, you'll see everything that's happening.
Listen, Freaky V, that's
that
your
room.
thing. I'm not knocking
is.
your thing. I'm saying for me, I got to have full view of the surroundings. Like I know some people.
I don't think we care.
Listen, I know some people that have sex in pitch black darkness. I ain't doing all that.
Oh no, we're not doing that now.
No, we're not doing all that.
I mean, unless again, unless we're in a relationship, you know, everything off. It's late night. You don't turn on the TV and the lights 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when you rolling over.
I do.
Bro. No, for what?
I'm not cutting on all the lights, but I need to see something. I might cut on a flashlight on the phone. I gotta see this.
Yeah.
I gotta see them nipples, that ass, that hip meat. I gotta see all that.
Yeah. Dog, my thing is I like to see that
Men are visual.
Yeah, the waves in the like when the water hitting the dock and the waves create
the reverb, the bounce back. Yeah.
I gotta see the currency.
Yeah.
See it
every single time.
Hey boy.
Yes. What the fuck is that?
Yes.
I mean, listen. In the middle of the night, we snoring, bro. What you try? We snoring.
Nigga,
you roll over, and you feel my ass tooted. So now you want to do something. So now you're turning on the TV, you turning on lights, you getting your phone out, unless you're recording.
Hey man, do women still do that?
Do what?
At older age, like still put your if you want to do so with your man, do you still be the one to toot your ass, like put your ass and shit on them? Is that still y'all bat signal?
They probably do that shit more at an older age. Yes.
Hold on, Hollywood. Why you say at an older age?
They do.
I'm asking.
What's easier than putting your ass, signaling a nigga by putting your ass on?
I want to fuck. That's easier.
That's how they feel as teenagers. If the meat respond to what the fuck they doing, that means it's time.
Hold on. How am I lying, Freaky? How's that not easier?
Okay, because I'm not gonna say you lying. When you used to a thug saying, "Do you want this pussy or not?"
I ain't no thug.
I wasn't talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
She said anyway, the thug said, "Do you want this pussy?" That means she the thug.
Do you want this pussy or not?
Lord have mercy.
She's such aggressive.
Yeah, see, so you're gonna be like, God damn, you're not gonna, ease it on me or nothing like that.
Man, I'm not one.
Man, y'all try to come on here like y'all so fucking hard. When you meet that aggressive motherfucker, then it's like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, I'm somebody's father. Like, respect me. I had a bad day too. Like, man, get out of here.
Freaky V, I think you getting into aggressions totally different. I don't think, for me, I can't speak for most men. I can speak for me. If you've been aggressive with me in the bedroom, I'm cool with that. I'm gonna let you get yours off. Because I already know the role's gonna switch eventually. The aggressive, I think most men have with women, or I ain't gonna say they have a problem with it. I just think it takes some men out of their comfort zone for a woman to come up out of the blue, holding a, hey son, what's up? Hey, let me get that. Man, they gonna look at you crazy, like, whoa, hold on. But if that's already your woman, and she send you a text, hey, baby, I want to fuck when you get home. Or let me get that dick when you get home. That's aggressive, but you doing it in a nice way, and every man gonna be down with that. You might leave your homeboys at the card table. Hey, bro, I got to get home. Like, you remember that Shantae's got a man. I got to get home.
That nigga say I got to get home. I'm
just saying. It's it's a different level of aggression, Freaky V. That's
Oh,
all.
I ain't think she was talking about that. I thought she was talking about that hard fucking that some of these women be doing, like they teenagers and shit. That shit is a turn off.
Okay, Holly, what you talk to me?
All that hard, heavy panting and quick fucking and all that shit. Like we teenagers, slow the shit down, slow down a little bit. Freaky V, don't tell me you be fucking like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it depends on who the nigga is.
You set yourself off for that. You knew goddamn well she was going to say.
Yeah, but you come on, man. You
I
bending
mean,
the
but
nigga
you
deep
know
up
you
and all
can't.
that. Man, calm down.
You can't make love to everybody. But whatever. Sometimes you
I
gotta
ain't
get
even
that
talking
shit
about
off.
making love. Some of that shit just be too aggressive, man. Calm the fuck down. Why is you so hyped?
Because I want to fuck. And I've been thinking about your ass all day.
What you mean you want to fuck? We fucking. Calm down.
Yeah, so
You fucking about to have
okay.
a heart attack in here.
You got to let me know because I took 2 blood pressure pills before
Man,
you
go
came.
She
So
took
I
two.
know I'm
She took
good.
Okay, let me. Do you think that do you think the mood dictates the outcome of the fucking Hollywood? This is what I mean by that.
Of course.
If your girl go out to the club with her homegirls and she go out clubbing and she have fun, I think when she come home, she don't want to be made love to. She want to get beat. Now, if y'all two go out on a romantic date, candlelights and all that shit, I think that's when that situation dictates that type of love making. I think whatever mood that she coming from dictates. So she might be ready for that boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, I have no issue with that. Matter of fact, I frequent Poundtown. I be there a lot. You get what I'm saying?
That's the name of the podcast. I frequent Poundtown.
I be there a lot, right? That's like my second home. Listen, I ain't got no problem with all that. But just calm the fuck down. Some of that shit be too aggressive.
Okay,
I don't know the name of that town, but that shit be too aggressive, bro. Like, calm down.
So is it too aggressive because you feel like you have to relinquish control when she's that aggressive?
It ain't even that because I understand women get a little bit more frantic or they get a little bit more aggressive when they about to reach climax or whatever. That's cool. But some of that shit just be out, like it ain't even it ain't even the point to where she about to reach climax but the whole time from beginning to end it's super aggressive.
Yeah. Well, you know, it depends on the person. When it's you laying down next to that person and you get to go to sleep, then it's different. Maybe you can afford to slow it down a little bit. Or like, babe, I ain't going nowhere or whatever. In my case, I'm trying to get it while it's hot or whatever, you know. So then you out.
What?
You out after that.
What?
You not
What?
Ain't no laying down.
Well, like she's serving a domino pizza. You got to get it while it's hot.
What?
No.
Oh man.
You can't do that slow stroke with everybody, in my opinion. You know, or whatever.
I know that ain't me. Like my game is multifaceted. I got a hell of a game. I'm kind of like Kyrie. Never mind. But listen,
I'm not necessarily certain what you mean, but I'm more of a hands-on experience. You have to show me, and then I'll be able to understand.
Here you go. You almost got me there.
Hey, I was shooting again. You know, I've been missing. Ain't nothing wrong. You got to keep practicing.
You almost got me.
Almost.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, moving along. I seen this topic and I thought it'd be a dope conversation. The lady Ayana, I think that's how you say her name. Ayana, I don't know how you say her last name. You know I'm bad.
We know what you're talking about.
Yes. Well, she was on the Breakfast Club, right? And she said, most women want their boyfriend to act like their girlfriend. And I thought it was a nice topic to bring to the podcast. So
what that mean?
I'm finna play it for you, and here we go.
and masculine power. And we've been conditioned and trained to be men in skirts. We do everything like men. We compete like men. I said this on the R Spot a few weeks ago, distinction between feminine power and masculine power. And we've been conditioned and trained to be men in skirts. We do everything like men. We compete like men. I said this on the R Spot a few weeks ago.
Well, that's pretty much what she says. She says that women, they confuse feminine energy pretty much with masculine energy, and they think that some women are trying to take the position of some men. So, Free V, I know you watch her like that. I mean, I don't know. Do you watch her like that?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about her comments? These were the comments off the Breakfast Club.
I don't think women mistake that if between feminine and masculine. I think those connotations normally come from men. When we have to, do everything, or we're labeled as independent or whatever, then it's like, okay, well, you're exhibiting masculine energy because I take out the trash, because I cut the grass, because I pay all the bills, because I've, moved up in my job and been promoted or whatever. Then it's like, oh, you're exuding, masculine energy, especially if I'm a boss, meaning manager, supervisor, or whatever, then I think from men, that label has come that we're masculine.
Mm-hmm.
When we're just basically being an adult like everybody else, shit, we got to work and trying to make the same or more money than everybody else, But as far as your original comment about women wanting men to be girlfriends, to be like their girlfriends, I agree. We want, if you're believing in a monogamous relationship, you
Mm-hmm.
do want your man to be masculine when it's time, and then, but you also want you want that softer side of him where you can express your feelings and talk about your day and, shit that he normally wouldn't be used to doing as a man. We want all of that in one man. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Hollywood?
I think nowadays anything that's the opposite of our grandmothers is considered masculine for a woman. But I feel like nowadays that shit is necessary. Even if you got a man or had a man the whole time, I think it's necessary for you to have those independent, go-getter type of traits. You know what I'm saying? It's necessary for a household. Like, even if you got a man who's doing this thing and doing well in life, you also got to be doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? In order to make this shit work correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have an issue with it. In fact, I would, if I wasn't married, I would be looking for a woman who has that level of independence. That's all that they saying by saying that women are masculine. They just have a certain level of independence. And what was the other comment about your first question?
About girls wanting their boyfriends to be their girlfriend.
Yeah. I think niggas have to. I think the way that they frame that shit make it seem
Crazy.
a little crazy. Yeah. I don't like how they framed it, but you gotta have that softer side when you're dealing with your women or your woman. I got a house full of women, so I can't come and handle them like I handle when I'm out, how I handle the world when I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? I gotta come home and I gotta be a little bit more gentle, a little bit more, softer when it comes to them, because they damn near the opposite of men. You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna be receptive of all that hard and that hard outer shell that niggas got when they out there in the world. So yeah, I just don't like how they frame that shit.
I agree with you. I think if you take the girlfriend part off that statement and just make it a friend or your best friend, because I think once you say girlfriend, you're kind of boxing men into a corner. because no man wants to be considered a girl. So, I do think that you and your partner should be best friends. I mean, because with that being stated like that, it's still a level of me being the man in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that go sit down, bitch, do what I say or not. It's just being able for you to be comfortable enough to be able to be yourself around me. You know what I'm saying? Like feel comfortable that I can protect you from whatever it is you got going on, but also understand that I am the man of the relationship and I'm gonna protect you and you can come to me and talk to me about whatever going on in your daily occurrences or whatever. So for me, I just think the wording was wrong. I get what she said. I roll with it. I just feel like, words mean something, bro. And I think the way you word certain things and the way things come off to certain people, it kind of turns the conversation from what the true meaning of what they was talking about. And I think this is one of those situations where what she was talking about was not in line with what the title was kind of saying. You know what I'm saying? Or clickbait is what they usually say in the social media world. So, that's what I agree with. So for me, listen, man, just learn to be friends with your girl, man. And like Hollywood say, I think men and women have two different brains. Even though we are the same, me and Freaky V I was talking to Freaky V this week with one of my friends about a situation that's going on with her. And as the man, it helps me understand women just listening to those two converse with each other about a situation that I think that most men don't ever get the intel to because we feel like men and women can't be friends. And if I'm friends with you, I got to be one to have sex with you. So for me, I am friends with a lot of people. And I think whoever I get with next, I want to just be her best friend. You know what I mean? Because I think that unlocks a lot of other freaky shit. So, hey, I got a clip that I'm gonna play next, right? And on this clip, I ain't even gonna speak about it. I'm gonna just let you guys listen to it, and then y'all tell me what y'all think about it.
You feel like you don't want to give it to him? Guess what? Don't ask him where he's going. Don't ask him where you been. If you're not interested, cool. Let him go do his thing then. How dare you think that you just all that where, I could just not give him some. Play them games with the right man. He got 5 other chicks in his phone book right now that's swinging from a shower curtain. Trust me. The most abusive thing a woman can do, in my opinion, is to sit, make that man either be in a relationship with you, marry you, and then turn around and stop giving him what you promised. And there's no excuse. So if
that's a lengthy clip. So Hollywood, what do you think?
It's not cheating if you go get it from somewhere else. Period. Because you went against the agreement first. That was you.
Okay, Hollywood. So what do you think about that statement about women using sex as a way of controlling a man? How do you feel about that? I'm gonna start with you first.
I pretty much agree with her 100%. Unless there's something medical or something like that that's out of our control, that's preventing us from being intimate. I agree with her 100%. Like, why would you even feel like it was necessary for you to hold that back from me? Are you not attracted to me? Is there somebody else you seeing? Like, all of this shit will be playing in my mind. So why not leave? Why take a nigga through that? You know what I'm saying? Are you not attracted to a nigga no more? Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? After the initial conversation, depending on what your answer was or what your reasoning was for holding that back from me, like we might be headed towards paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit is it's an essential part of a relationship. Like I said, if it wasn't nothing medical or some shit that's out of our control, like we might need to be parting ways or at least thinking about
it. Okay, Freaky V, what you say?
I agree with that. You not the reason the reason of the withholding of sex from a woman is because the man has done something. So again, a conversation should be had to determine why am I no longer in the mood. Okay, so it's not necessarily, well, fuck it, I just ain't gonna give his ass no pussy. I'm upset.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So I'm upset about something. I'm not just gonna let you come and hump on me and I don't feel like it just for the satisfaction of you saying you got some pussy. That ain't gonna happen. You know, so a conversation need to be had as to why I'm upset, which it should be open communication anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of things could be avoided if you do that. And then, like Hollywood said, if we can't come to a conclusion and get past that, you know, then we need to part ways or whatever. So that's how I feel about that.
Mm. Oh man, that it's so many. Listen, whew, that's a. I think a lot of women do that though. I think that that's a tactic that women use. You know how we say all the time that men use money as a way to control a situation. Most men with money use money to control a woman. I think women do the same thing to men in that aspect. I can agree with Freaky V that sometimes it is because from what I've been hearing from my female friends is one, you done did some shit you ain't supposed to do, or two, financially, once they're stressed out and shit like that, their sex level or desire tends to decrease. Because I heard a lot of my friend girls say, "Hey, if we having financial, if I'm having financial issues, that sex shit go out the window. I'm not really thinking about sex, but then I think that's where the conversation that Freaky V talking about need to be had because just because you ain't in the mood don't mean that your man ain't in the mood. That's why I say it comes to that healthy conversation that we gonna have to have. Like I remember a while back we was talking and I was saying that you know sometimes you got to do some shit that you don't want to do in a relationship just to make your significant other happy. I feel like this is one of those situations. If it's vice versa, if it's some shit that like most women like shopping, right? Most men don't like going shopping with their girl because they know they're gonna be in there all day. But it's something that you willing to do for your significant other. I think this is kind of like that, not the same, but in the same ballpark.
But
And I think
I tend to agree with the female on that shit. Like if she having financial struggles
mm-hmm,
and that shit is stressing her out to a level to where she's not feeling like becoming intimate with you, and she's expressed these things to you, and you have no help, no solution for that,
mm-hmm.
why is you still asking for sex or anything of that matter? Like
Okay, so
both of y'all should be looking for solutions to get us past this financial hurdle that we're against.
I agree with that, but this is my pushback. Let's say your financial problems may be longer than 2 or 3 months, and y'all still trying to figure this shit out. So somewhere in there, your male instinct's gonna kick in. That's why I say it's a conversation in it that need to be had.
Mm-mm.
It need to be had.
It do need to be had, but if I say I'm not interested, if my line of thinking, I'm one of those women that I am not fucking you if my money ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, and I mean that's because
right.
I'm the run of my household. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So if some shit started to go down, you think I'm interested in fucking you when I don't know if Tico or FP&L finna come cut these motherfucking lights off tonight, and I might have to depend on these candles. I'm not interested.
No.
So it might take me a moment or two to get that shit together. Especially, but if we are, you know, in a relationship, I'm expressing that to you. Remember, you look to be my provider.
Yeah.
And it's not just financial. You understand? I'm entrusting you to keep me. And all that you can see is, well, shit, my dick card. So I'm supposed to just allow you to hump on me and I not enjoy it? How's that enjoyable for you?
Some men don't even much care about the interaction during the sex from the woman. We all know that. So, but all I'm saying is this: we can have a conversation, but if we're not coming to a resolution as far as how we gonna fix this financial problem to get you back, and we working towards that, then I understand if you're because men are like that too. When our money fucked up, we are not really in the mood to do it. This the equivalent to where if a man money fucked up and his girl know that something ain't right, and she say, baby, what's wrong? And he was like, man, I'm good. He figuring out what the fuck he got to do, even though you keep asking him, hey, you know something wrong with him, he's just not expressing it. It's the flip side of that. All I'm saying is at some point, we ain't finna go 3 months without any sexual interaction between us two. That's all I'm saying. We got to come to a resolution somewhere in there, and we got to work towards a goal.
But if
That's
if
all I'm
y'all lives are intertwined,
saying.
her financial problems are yours. So y'all both should not be in the fucking mood to be fucking.
I agree.
We both should be looking for solutions to get past this hurdle, like I said before.
I agree.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I find that to be crazy. I find it to be selfish of a nigga to be expected to have all this passion and all this love making and all this shit when she's really going through something. That
Y'all
financial
both.
shit is that financial shit to throw all your shit off. That stress
I
to throw
agree.
everything off in your life.
I
You know what I'm
agree.
saying? So if you're not helping her come to a solution, like, you
And,
shouldn't be
and,
worried about fucking her.
and 2 or 3 months might be extensive, pretty rare, but it can happen. So you trying to say, I done fucked you every day for 2 years, all of a sudden, 2 to 3 months, we in a hardship and you like, fuck me? Now you want to go and cheat? Or now you want to head to divorce? I mean, that's extreme. You know what I'm saying? Like, come and find out what's going on and how are we going to have a solution? And then I'm going to technically look at you funny if
Right.
all of a sudden I'm the one I'm up in the middle of the night trying to, figure out what the fuck. So I'm not at 100% when I go to work, but all of a sudden you got all this motherfucking energy and sleep. You sleep well at night. You snoring your ass off or whatever. So I'm tending to thinking we ain't on the same page about our responsibilities.
Right.
So
That's
now
how
you
I
come
see
in,
it.
you talking about you want to fuck, and I'm looking at you like, nigga, what? Did you not see them dollar bills that I just put on the motherfucking table?
All them final notices.
Yeah, nigga, how I'm supposed to toot this ass up for you and throw it back? If you don't care, say you don't care. But I'm still gonna look at you funny, even at that point. Grab you some Jergens and jerk off, bro. Or whatever. I'm not interested.
Listen, this all is like I said, bro. To me, this all by case scenario. Everybody handles this situation totally different. All I'm saying is it's a conversation that need to be had between y'all two. And we talk about the extreme about like finances being fucked up in the house. And I agree with Hollywood. When the finances fucked up in the house, I don't think nobody really think about sex. I'm speaking generally about just the women that use sex as a weapon against their significant others.
They gonna
Okay,
get left.
so let's go outside of finances, right? Okay, so you go out with your boys, me and you dating, or we're living together, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you go out with Hollywood, y'all vibing, having a good time. You said, okay, well, baby, I'll be home about 1, 2 o'clock. If anything happened, I'll call you. Right? Okay. 3, 4, 5 o'clock run around. You're not answering my calls. The shit keep going to voicemail. You stumble in the house 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't know shit. So I'm just supposed to say, hey, baby, welcome home. You want to fuck? You understand? So, of course, I'm not in the mood. Again, I'm still not in the mood because you out of character. Nigga, you didn't call and you came home super late. Now I'm concerned, now I'm mad. And if I ask you, you ain't saying shit. Oh, why the fuck you questioning me or whatever? You know who I was with. I was with Hollywood, he good people or whatever. Shit, we just got fucked up, this, that, and the third. Okay. Or whatever. Most women gonna automatically think you was fucking with somebody else. We don't mind you being with Hollywood. Why the fuck you ain't answering my calls? Why all of the damn calls went to voicemail? Y'all weren't engaged in no deep ass conversation the whole time. You could have reached out. It ain't nothing wrong with you staying out, but you didn't call. You didn't check in. You didn't say something was gonna happen. So you still expecting me to be honky dory and give you some pussy on demand? I'm not in the mood. I don't think we withholding pussy just because we're withholding pussy because we're not in the mood because of something you've done.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
So again, the communication needs to be said. If I'm mad with you, understand and accept why the fuck I'm mad with you. Do something about it so that I can trust you not to make that same mistake again, and we can move forward. You can have pussy that night if you understand it and I believe it.
Right.
No, I agree with that scenario. I have no problem with that scenario. It's a movie on Tubi with Country Wayne, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got a movie on, I think it's called Strange Love or some shit like that. But it kind of talks about this situation. He was dating a girl that's a sex worker. Like she be on the internet doing stuff on the like an OnlyFans type thing. But every time he asks her for some sex, she'll put it off. Oh, I ain't in the mood. I'm tired. Da 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 whatever. But your occupation is a sex worker, right? So
It's big little.
So
go ahead.
Her next thing was she wasn't in the mood because the people upstairs above them made a whole bunch of noises. That was her excuse for not giving them no sex. So he moved her out of the apartment into a house. And he said, well, when you asked me to move you out of the apartment, I moved you out of an apartment into a house, and she still ain't giving no sex.
She just don't want to fuck with him.
So
that's it. Mm-hmm.
My thing is, in that scenario, you're still weaponizing what this man needs the most. And I do think when you first start meeting the girl, you know, y'all having sex everywhere. I think that's the lure a nigga in. Y'all having sex everywhere. Y'all doing all the wild shit. And then most men that's in relationships will tell you that once they get in a relationship with their girl, that shit dwindles. Most niggas in long-term relationships with their woman would tell you that the shit that they were doing before is no longer accepted. And this without kids. Now, I understand if kids are thrown into the dynamic.
It's a given. Yeah, it's a given.
That changes shit. But I'm speaking on the girls that strictly use sex as a way to punish a nigga for some shit. Now, what the punishment may be there for, I agree with you, Freaky V. Sometimes niggas do dumb shit.
Yeah, but that scenario you gave, you didn't give no reason for her to stop doing what she was doing in the beginning.
That's what I'm
saying. She's just like, yeah, like with that.
But then he would have to come to the realization that there's no attraction there anymore.
Yeah.
So she gave an excuse. He provided a solution, and then it still didn't change. Then he has a tough decision to make.
It's not a tough decision. Because like Hollywood say, that is an essential part of a relationship.
But it is a tough decision.
Yeah.
He want to be with her. Obviously, he want to be with her. If you telling me it's this and it's that and it's this and it's that, and I'm making all of these changes to accommodate you, and I'm still not getting what I want, it's obvious that it's gonna be a tough decision because I really fuck with you because I'm doing. It's gonna be a tough decision. It is.
Bro, that's your girl. That's your girl. You trying to say you want?
What I'm saying is, we always saying in the perfect world, if shit not happy for you, then you got to do what you got to do to separate from it. Even if that's your girl, like Hollywood said, if I've made the proper adjustments to accommodate what you said, and you still not coming to meet me in the middle, then obviously we don't have you're not a compromiser in the relationship. You're selfish.
Because he's making those tough decisions because he love her. He love her. That's why he's making those tough decisions.
I agree.
If that shit was an easy decision, I'm leaving your ass before I do all this shit. Before I'm buying a house, before I accommodate you, I'm leaving if it was easy.
No. This is my pushback to you. If your girl come tell you a problem, as your man, it's your job to fix or try to alleviate the problem that she's presenting. So you're gonna do that. But if every time I alleviate the problem, you push the goalpost back again to something different, now it's me only compromising to you. So no, it's not a hard decision. It's not, because from my opinion,
it's hard to leave somebody that you in love with.
Bro, what I'm saying is, it's a difference in being in love with somebody and being happily in love with somebody.
No, just in that scenario, that nigga's in love with her.
I agree, Hollywood. I'm not knocking. All I'm saying is, for me, if I'm dating Freaky V and Freaky V say, hey, Infamous, I need this to make me happy. As her man, I'm gonna properly adjust to what she needs. But when I get to that point You come with another problem and you push the goalpost back again. Okay, cool. I might be much adjust to that one. But if every time I get to the end goal, you move the goalpost back, then when is the goalpost ever gonna stay where it's supposed to stay at? And you're not coming to meet me in the middle. It's always about what you want. I'm out.
I think it's an obvious decision. I don't think it's easy for a nigga to make it. I
I
just
believe
think that
one.
it's obvious. Yeah, it's obvious. I gotta
Nah,
do
I
that.
take that.
Yeah, I gotta do it. Yeah.
I take that now. You hit the nail on the head when it come down to that one, dog. Freaky V, let me ask you a question, right? Because you know we kind of started a podcast talking about playlists and biting on necks and all this other shit.
Lord,
It's a survey on social media, and it says what matters the most during the sexual experience, and this is an individual question for you in Hollywood and me. Well, the first one don't apply to me in Hollywood. It applies to you. The first one is size. Second one, time. Third, freakiness. Fourth, connection. If you had to put them in order for you, how would it go for you?
Yeah, you already know that.
Yeah.
Size number one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Size.
You got time, freakiness, and connection. Those are
Oh, freakiness. I thought you said frequency. Okay. So
my bad.
freakiness. Size.
It's one.
Size is number two for you?
No, size number one. No.
Okay. No,
Size
no.
number one. No. Size number one. Freakiness number two. Is this my man?
Bro, whatever gets you where you need to be at, Freaky V.
Okay, this a random. Size, freakiness, time, connection.
Okay.
My man, size, size, connection, freakiness, time.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. What you say, Hollywood?
Okay. Hold on. Before Hollywood answer, why is there a switch up from the random and your man? I'm just curious.
The random not gonna get 100. I don't give a fuck about no connection. I'm trying to nut.
Okay.
I'm trying to get that initial feel good. That connection shit is last.
Got you.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Connection,
Size
freakiness, time.
first,
I said, nigga, stop. Connection, freakiness, time.
freakiness and what?
Connection first, then freakiness, then time. Time is relative. I go I go as long as it takes her to get off.
Listen. Freaky V one. That ain't the most cocky humble brag I've heard in my life.
I know.
That's the most humblest.
No, but you know.
You know I can go as long as you want me to go now.
Right.
It all is on you, baby.
It's on you, baby. Whenever you done, and I let you get 4, 5, or 6, and then I'm on.
I'm here to please you, baby. This fish is about you.
I ain't gonna say
matter in this shit.
Listen, I ain't gonna even try to be cocky and say it always go like that, but that be the plan. That be the game plan going into the situation.
Okay, so out of 10 times, Hollywood, how many times it go that way?
I'm betting about 800. I'm betting about 800.
Out of 10. So out of 10 times, he only gonna mess up twice.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh boy, mine is definitely connection, time, freakiness, and size.
Freaking
yeah. But why do you all
what? Hold on, Freaky. Hold on.
Go ahead.
What you mean by size? Like,
I said for a reason.
Why you
hold on.
like
Size might change out with my hold on. Size, connection, time, then freakiness.
Yeah, but what size do you though? What that mean? Size of the ass?
Yeah, that size matter, boy.
Man, we ain't talking about no size of no ass, man.
Bro, that's what I'm talking about when I say size.
Okay.
No.
You gotta
No.
specify that shit. We talking about size.
Watch the podcast.
We
Listen,
talking about size of the genitals.
I'm okay. Listen, to me, ass is part of a woman's genitals. For me.
Shut your stupid ass up. That is not what they taught you in school. You know that.
This nigga failed. He failed anatomy.
Yeah. No, listen. Ass, hips, thighs, like that's the most sexiest shit to a woman, to me.
You're adding on. Stick with the options that they gave you. Stick with the options they gave you.
Bro, I like the size of an ass and some hips, bro. So
bro,
size
the size that they're referring to, if it's a man speaking, the size of the pussy. Not all pussy is the same. Let's be real.
See, that's an
Then say that. Then that's just not important to you. Don't add no ass and titties and all that. Oh my God.
This is mine. When you go in here and say yours,
just let them
I don't change it. This is mine.
Nigga, you came up with the list.
No, I didn't.
Change the rules.
Okay. Go ahead, bro.
Just let them change it.
That's what I'm saying. The options that you gave, that's what we going with. Now when it come to you to answer, now you talking about ass, titties, hip meat. Stick with the size of what the fuck we talking about. If you speak, we talking about, if it's me speaking, size of the dick. If it's you speaking, size of the pussy. You said you don't like big pussies like that.
This
so
is the argument of the show. They do at least one a show. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro, I'm not finna argue, bro. I'm not arguing with her. She got her views. That's mine. She not gonna change my mind. So
you did change the rules. I don't want to argue with you, but you did.
Listen, I get it. I'm not arguing y'all that I did change the rules. Yeah. It's not an argument. I agree.
But you gotta state that because so we know what you're talking about. We think you're talking about pussy size.
No, I did that trying to be funny because I knew what you was. That's why you talking about hold on, size. I knew what I was doing. I knew exactly what I was doing. Y'all just fed into it. Y'all did exactly what I thought y'all was gonna do. So it is what it is.
Okay, well, what's your list, nigga?
I said connection size.
Okay, go ahead.
Freakiness. See, because my thing is this. I already asked for an explanation when Freaky V made the distinction between her main nigga and the side chick. I mean, the side dude. So cool. She explained why that. This is mine.
I feel you.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. All right, sugar. Okay.
Thank you guys so much. Cause y'all know I like connection with people. To me, I think connection is what? That can take the sexual experience to a whole nother level.
Yeah,
the
connection gonna bring out the freakiness.
I agree.
They kind of intertwine.
Yeah. Because I think the more comfortable you are, I always say that I feel like the more comfortable you are, or the more comfortable you make a woman, the more freaky shit she gonna do. And I think men are the same ways. That's why I think sometimes men and women are the same, but we just process shit totally different, in a totally different way. And because this be sometimes when we on here talking, I can say some shit, and freaky people like, what the fuck? And Hollywood say, I understand exactly what he's saying. And when I was listening to Freaky V talk to my homegirl about her situation, it was certain shit she was saying. I'm like, what the fuck? But the girl understood exactly what she was saying. And it wasn't no break in communication. They was right on line with each other. So I just think you have male brain and you got female brain. Do we have some of the same characteristics? I think so. I just think it's how we all communicate that shit to each other that makes it a little, a little tricky. And I think the best people in the world, the best communicators, are able to distinguish between the two. Knowing how to be able to talk to a woman to get the best out of her, and also be able to know how to talk to a man to get the best out of them. Freevie, what you think about that?
I agree with that, but sometimes you don't have all the time for that. You just can't make connections with everybody on the same level. You connect to a certain point to get what you need, and everybody's different. I'm not everybody doesn't get I only have, say, maybe two, well, say 3 platonic friends that I ain't fucking, I'm not interested in fucking. That's the 2 of y'all and my kid's goddaddy. Right? So we have a different conversation and a different connection on shit, right? We talk about all kind of shit. When I'm really interested in just
Poundtown.
we ain't gonna discuss no football. I'm not, telling you my disdain about the Dolphins and how I think the 49ers are great. We ain't talking about that. Nigga, you ain't gonna even know I like football. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna have that connection, especially if you lead with it. Like, if you jump in my inbox with a random dick pic and I like it, well, that's what the fuck I'm trying to get to. I don't give a fuck about how your day doing, what's your goals, what you do for a living. I want to talk to you to connect just enough to make sure that I'm in a safe space with you when we fuck. Mm-hmm. You understand? It's gonna be different with everybody. That nigga that I go out to dinner with and we gonna chill and vibe. I'm sitting on this couch, I'm rubbing his feet, talking about his day. That's a different connection. But it's gonna be different for everybody.
I agree. Hollywood, what you finna say?
Nah, I agree with her. I guess I'm just thinking with a married nigga brain. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have that connection with her. But if I was out there single and out there in the street and running around and being wild, I guess the connection wouldn't matter as much. You know what I'm saying? It would be, the other things in front of that connection. The connection probably be the last.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I think, well, being that guy that does that, I think that the sex is overall better when it's just a better connection with the person. You know what I mean? I don't think you have to work as hard. Maybe that's my selfish side.
So you think like a one-off experience, kind of like a one-night stand, would be
a connection
not as good because somebody that you get to know.
Nah, I mean, because the connection could be just a raw sexual energy with each other. Like, y'all just want, like, y'all super attracted to each other in that moment for that one night stand. And that could make the sex better. Or it could be that same one night stand to where you have to coerce her into wanting to kick it with you like that. It's better
Let me give you some pushback. Because I disagree.
Okay.
Right? If I meet you in the club and I see you high yellow, you've been working out, you swole, or whatever, right? I could be more freaky with you because I don't know you. You understand? The moment I think I make that connection, sometimes people be like, okay, well, let me hold back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I might not jump off the dresser initially or swing from the chandelier initially because, damn, I care about that nigga now or whatever. When you don't care, then all bets is on.
Okay.
That's I'm not, the sex would be different, but in my opinion,
this is my pushback what you're saying. I think we're using the word connection, but we're using it totally 2 different ways. You can have an animal, like a sexual strong connection to somebody, where it's just sex. I think where we're conflicting in that is that I think what y'all think I'm saying is a mental connection. You don't have to have a mental connection with a motherfucker. You can just have a sex, like Freaky V say, she can see me somewhere and I'm red and I fit all her physical desires, that of course she gonna be physically attracted to me. So that connection in the bedroom gonna be off the chain. But it's also a different level of connection when you mentally stimulate a girl like that. So I do think that I agree with you, Freaky V, but I just think the word connect so many words are multifaceted. Like you can use them in so many different ways. But in the term in which I'm using the word connection, I'm speaking about me. I see you, you see me, I'm attracted to you, you're attracted to me, and we go to the bedroom on that one night stand. The sex is amazing because we have that attraction. You don't have to, you reach down to play with her woman parts. She already ready. You don't even have to prep the car. The car already running because in her mind, she want to have sex with you anyway. I think it's different when a girl don't want to have sex with you and you have to get her to that level. So that's when you got to do the foreplay and playing and licking and kiss. But you can do all that anyway. But what I'm saying is, I think it's different when she's already in that moment with you already. Hollywood, what you say?
Yeah.
No, I agree. I mean, when you put it that way, I kind of understand it a little bit better. I'm just like I just said. I'm thinking that it with married nigga brain,
I got you.
and the connection, the mental connection that I have with my wife. So when you put it that way in a sexual connection, I get it.
Okay. Our next topic, right? I ain't gonna play this whole clip. I'm gonna play a little bit of it, right? It's Cardi B. She's on I guess she getting ready to drop her interview with $1 million worth of game. And she's there with Wallow and Gilly. And they start talking about a conversation about, social media and how social media kind of misrepresents relationships. So they kind of jump on the topic about being 50-50 in a relationship, right? And paying bills and all that other type shit. So this is Cardi B's response to the 50-50 bill thing being separated. Before I start this, Hollywood, have you seen this clip? Freaky V, have you seen the clip?
Nah, but I want to see that interview. Is it out yet?
I think it come out today or tomorrow. It should. I think they drop on Sunday.
Yeah, I gotta listen to it.
Just by that statement, Freaky V, just a very quick synopsis. What do you think Cardi B gonna say? Just quick, just a two-part answer.
I think she's a different representation than she puts off in her music.
Okay. Hollywood, what you think?
I think that she's saying that what motherfuckers are showing on social media is probably the opposite of what it actually is in real life.
Okay. This is what Cardi B had to say. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Yeah, start it over.
Yeah, let me start it over.
Take care of you and everything, but it's like, all right, you have to like pick a balance. Like it's like you cannot just be a bitch. It's like, oh, my man take care of me. He does it the bills. But it's like, what do you do? What are you contributing? Like it's like, all right, like you can't be complaining like, oh, I cook, I clean every day. It's like, okay, but you don't work. You don't contribute to the house. So I just feel like it's like, and like sometimes people be like, oh, so this is like really controversial, right?
Cool.
I feel like it's very controversial when like be like, oh, I don't go 50-50, but it's like, all right. So if you and your man make the same amount of money, right? Mm-hmm. But only your man is the one that's paying all the bills. How you ever gonna save up to like buy a house or buy a business? Because he's never gonna be able to afford to. So it's like certain things is like a joint thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a work together. But I just be feeling like sometimes people, like the internet really be having people fucked up from like real reality type shit. So it's like, all right, so your mom and dad used to work every single day, right? Mm-hmm. So your mom and dad used to work every single day so your mom could save her money and buy purses and your dad just pay the bills. That's not how it works. It's either your mom was in the house cooking and cleaning every day, your dad was working, or they was both working to pay both the bills. Like,
now y'all make sure y'all go check out she goes on to talk a little bit more, but y'all make sure y'all go check out the interview with Cardi B.
I fought with Cardi. I know I fought with her.
So again,
yeah, you got him a real one.
Freaky V, go ahead, talk to him. Because you were head on in what you said. I had already seen it, but you were really head on in what you said. You hit the nail on.
But I follow Cardi B, so I know that how she acts at home with Offset at the time isn't how she portrays in her music. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I appreciate her for being, real like that. I agree. I know the women not saying, okay, because I'm just a little off. Okay. So you trying to say the women don't want to do 50-50. They want the man to pay 100% of the bills while they take their money to go shopping. So not save. I mean, nothing wrong with shopping and doing nice things, but so you're not saving. So you get to spend 100% of your money however the fuck you want. But the nigga's supposed to pay 100% of the bills. Is that what they talking about? Because I guess I was on something different.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh no. No. So the nigga working his ass off. And then you not gonna cook, clean, take care of the kids, and prepare a meal at home, or if you're working 100% of your money is for you to go to brunch every day with the girls and buy whatever bags and shoes to make you look good. I don't agree with none of that shit. I don't agree with none of that shit. My 50-50 is way different than that, but. Yeah, that if the girls are thinking that y'all some fucked up motherfuckers out there, you know. I'm here praying for y'all. What you say, Hollywood?
I really appreciate Cardi B for putting that little message out there. I think she talking to this new generation of young chicks out there who live their life through social media and they're delusional. They feel like the way that these celebrities are living, they supposed to have that same fucking life when it's just not gonna be feasible for everybody. For most. You know what I'm saying? It takes like we just discussed, it takes a 2-income household. So if you think that the nigga's supposed to handle all of the utilities and mortgages and all that shit, and then you just go fuck your money off, how is we supposed to progress? Like, where's the money to, like she said, put in the businesses, or you know what I'm saying, to upgrade our lifestyle when we living like that? I pay the bills, you do what the fuck you want to do. Where's the savings? Where's the business? Where's the growth? Ain't no growth there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I really appreciate that shit, man, because I think a lot of women follow her, a lot of the young girls respect her, and like y'all said, the way her life looks through the music is totally opposite from how she's actually living her life, because that music shit is fantasy. That ain't real life. I'm just doing this shit to make a living. But how we really progressing and how we really making our life look like this and look glamorous is by us working together. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's a message for people on Cardi B level, because Offset got enough money to pay the bills and do other shit on the side. But for niggas down in the middle class and the lower classes, we got to motherfucking work together in order to make this shit work. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a message for people on the lower levels. You know what I'm saying? And I like that message.
Yeah, I agree. I think that it's a reason why they're the top earners in the world. 3%, 2%. That's why it's so few of those people. Most of us gonna fall in below, middle, upper middle class, lower middle class, poverty, and then you got the top earners in the world. Most of us gonna fall either in that middle class, poverty, or upper middle class. You're gonna fall, that's usually where your life gonna go. It's rarely that you're gonna find, not saying that it can't happen, but how many people that we know that are in the top 2% of earners in the world? And I think a lot of women feel like they're gonna run into a man that's in the top 2% of the world. That's why. So when we're coming to the thing about 50-50, like Freaky V said, it's different levels to 50-50. Like 50-50 may be, hey, listen, I pay the mortgage, I pay the car notes, you pay all the light bill. Because that's how my lifestyle was set up. I pay the mortgage, I pay the car notes, I pay all the big bills. You pay all the little bills. The lights, phones, like shit like that. You pay that. Some women, what I don't understand about women, or some women, is that as an adult, you are responsible for yourself. You are it's called adulting. And if you could get a man to come in and relieve some of that, to take some of that pressure off of you, then I don't really see why you, even if he only making $60,000, $50,000, $60,000, if he able to come in and take some of that pressure off you, I don't be understanding. I guess because I'm older, and I do believe a lot of people pay attention to social media and feel like that's how their life should be. Because I agree with Freaky Free. That's why I said she hit it on the head. That Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, before Meg Thee Stallion went through that shit with Tory Lanez, she was always talking about Hot Girl Summer, right? And all the wild shit that she was doing. But the nigga Party was her boyfriend at the time. Partner, whatever, how you say his name. She was on Instagram, loving it up, getting on jets with this nigga and doing all this fly shit. But telling all y'all women to shit on niggas.
Mm-hmm.
People got to understand music is just an art form, bro. A lot, like Freaky V said, Hollywood said, a lot of these people don't live the lifestyle. Listen, I remember Nicki Minaj said this about Future. She said when she met Future, she thought Future got high all the goddamn time. Was always doing certain. She said when she talked to that nigga told her, hey, I don't even do drugs like that. That's just the music. So all y'all niggas that's going out here following all these celebrities thinking what they say is Bible and you think they living like that, they really not. Cardi B will tell you to diss a nigga quick, fuck a nigga. But then she take her ass back home to Offset with her kids, living a good life.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all crash dummies going to run the car right into the rails.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, man, y'all gotta make sure that you know.
I mean, but you know, I agree. Some niggas is on fuck them niggas, and vice versa, or whatever. But I think not everybody. Again, everybody is not privy to having a connection like that. Some niggas should just fuck them and forget them. I'm on that. You know what I'm saying? But there are other niggas that, you know, I don't mind building a companionship with, you know, or a relationship with, you know. So you can't make your total life be on what you hear on music. And I do agree with Hollywood that it's this younger generation that's totally like blown. $50,000-$60,000 a year is nothing when you're helping. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they look at that shit as a broke ass nigga, you know, or whatever. I see that shit as doubling my motherfucking income. You understand what I'm saying? So you can still come in at 60,000 and pay 100% of the bills, but allow me to build something off of that. So I'm saving my money. I'm investing with my money. I'm, you know, taking chances or whatever and shit like that. We vacation off of my money while you make sure that the household is straight. It ain't for me to go buy no purses and shoes and all that type of shit. Them bitches is confused, you know, or whatever. But again, that's what they see on social media, you know, so that's all they have to go by. You know, and if you don't have anybody influencing you any different, then who's changing that narrative for you?
I agree with you. I just think you have to jump off social media sometime and look at the world for what it is. Because me and Free V was having this conversation, Hollywood. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was this young lady, right? And she went to was that a Philadelphia 76ers game, Free V? I think that's where it was. Yeah. A 76ers game, Hollywood. Hollywood, did you see the clip?
Nah.
Okay, well, it was a young lady. She had to be mid-20s, early 20s, somewhere in there. Dude invited her to a Philadelphia 76ers game. He got her tickets, but the tickets was in the nosebleeds section.
Oh, I seen it.
So what she did was she recorded the seats, right? Say she got away from the nigga, and how could the nigga bring her to a game and have her sit in the high, right? So she say she moved away from the nigga, right? She moved to some other seats. Now, as a 44-year-old nigga who pay attention to details, when you're doing the live stream, I'm actually looking, you're still at the top. I still see the ceiling. I still see Allen Iverson jersey. You sitting right next to Allen Iverson jersey. It's hanging right next to
She in the rafters.
You in the rafters.
AI jersey's right behind your head. What are you talking about? Secondly,
that's pretty high up.
Second, you say you hungry. Now, I've been to stadiums and arenas in my life. Freaky V, Hollywood, I'm pretty sure you have as well. If you say you hungry and you this high class chick, Why do you go get chicken tenders and French fries for $10? I've been to arenas. I've been to stadiums. You have that type of food, but you also got that other type of food on the other side where you ain't eating chicken nuggets and fries. You could go get you some nice shit to eat.
Right.
But again, when you're recording yourself and trying to throw this nigga up under the bus, you just, to a man that pays attention to detail, we know you capping. So why? Why do women get on social media capping for men, at men, for clout? Because that's what this shit about. It's about clout.
Yeah, I wouldn't agree with the recording. But I do want to say them seats was a little high.
A lot.
I would feel, I think initially I kind of felt some type of way myself, right? But at the same time, I do agree that men aren't obligated to spend any money on you. You know, so the fact that, you know, he thought enough about you to say, hey, this is what the fuck I can afford, and this is what, you know, this is where my annual pass is at. This is what I can afford. You know, and I'd like for you to attend the game with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think I would be appreciative, but perhaps maybe not a callback, or, you know, just say, you know what, I'm not really interested in basketball like that, you know, or whatever. It's a fine line when you think about it. Do you throw your money around as a woman to a nigga? You know, can a nigga be upgraded, and is he open to that? You know, like what if I, you know, got the plug to courtside seating or skybox in the at the Hard Rock, you know, where we not eating chicken nuggets and fries, we eating some shit that you ain't never had. We got caviar, lobster, you know, steak, all the veggies, all the desserts and shit like that. Do you introduce that shit to the nigga? Or do you just say, well, I'm not interested?
I feel like, again, this is just me. I feel like if a woman really fuck with you like that, if she really like your company and what you present, and she know that, again, this is slippery slope because you don't know how he presented himself to her. You feel me?
Yeah.
Did he come off like he had it like that? Or I don't know. I'm just playing devil's advocate. What I'm saying is, if a woman truly fuck with you like that and she like you, she gonna vibe with you. Especially if she know that you're trying to do something. You may not have reached your peak at that point. And in this situation with this young lady, I felt like maybe the young man lied to her and made her feel that he had it. And then when she got to the game, she felt like she was gonna have her feet on the wood. And then she found out that she was in seat Z99,
Yeah.
the last seat in the stadium. But that still don't give you no right to jump on social media and try to blast this young man.
I don't agree with that. I don't know why that's becoming a thing or whatever. Like, if you're just not happy, you leave. If it's that bad, you know, or whatever. Like, I try to put, see, I don't follow basketball like that, right? But I'm trying to think of a football game. If I'm sitting that motherfucking high, I'm depending on the goddamn monitors. They look like fucking ants on the field. I don't see who get the ball. I can't see the goddamn numbers. None of that shit. When we could take that same expense that you spend on those tickets, and we can go to a local sports bar that got the 70, 80-inch TV, we ain't missing no plays or nothing like that, and we're still up close, personal, enjoying a nice meal or whatever. I might recommend that, you know, as opposed to saying, oh fuck nigga, you know, you got me up here in the damn, you know, up here by the goddamn stadium lights and shit. I don't want to sit up here. I don't think that's necessary, you know, but I don't think it's nothing wrong with saying this is what I prefer, and let me, you know, we can do this, and you pay.
Okay.
See, I'm big on that. If it's a money issue, then if I'm feeling you like that, I don't mind paying, because this is what the fuck I prefer, and this is what I want, this will be gone. What you say, Hollywood?
I just feel like you always gonna be wrong when you record that shit and put it on social media. Like you're in the losing battle when you do that.
Mm-hmm.
But do I think she wrong for being upset about sitting in the clouds? No. I'm that bougie now. Don't put me in the fucking rafters, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think the same chick put out a statement or put something on social media saying that she would have, like, if you don't have the money to afford nice seats, we could have went to a sports bar and had a couple drinks.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got no issue with that. Why are we up here? You're not proving anything to me. And those seats probably cost the grip sitting way up there. We could have had a nice dinner somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you can't at least get us to the mid levels, bro, why do it? You know what I'm saying? Why do it?
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel you.
I agree with her. I just don't agree with the way she handled it. She could have handled that shit better than that.
Or let me say one more thing. I think if you haven't been exposed to things, like if you can't afford these, you ain't been skybox and you ain't been courtside, you know, and you ain't never been to a game. You ain't never been to the damn stadium. Then how the fuck you know where the fuck you like to sit? You ain't never been.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So how are you going to
Don't
demand?
nobody like to sit up there.
But how do you know that? I only know that because I done sat up there before. I think before my daddy started making good money, our first game or two for the Dolphins was up there, and then I had something to compare it to.
Huh?
That mother was about the equator up there, boy.
Yeah, bro, like you. And then once we moved,
be no good seats up that high. I think it's more of an inconvenience by sitting up that motherfucking high.
Once we moved into the skybox.
Yeah,
hold on,
both of y'all. Hold on, both of y'all talking. I can't hear both of y'all.
Go ahead, Hollywood.
No, it's just more of an inconvenience of sitting way up there. The climb, you're gonna be the last motherfucker to leave the stadium. Like you got to go through all this traffic. It's too much. Let's just go home. We can watch the game from the house. We can watch the game from a bar, like she said. Like we ain't got to do this. This shit is more of an inconvenience of sitting in the nosebleed. You could have kept that money. I mean,
you could have kept that money.
Wrong. You even wrong when you expressing that to the person and not showing gratitude. But that shit hard because I'm not that good of an actor. Like I gotta let you know that this ain't it, so you won't make this mistake again.
But I might not do that.
I said, how do I let you know without, you being, pissed off with me or making me seem like I'm ungrateful? I'm grateful, but I think you could have handled this shit better than this.
But I would, as a woman, I wouldn't address that shit at that event. I think for me, because you did spend your hard-earned money, I'm gonna be a miserable motherfucker for the 3 hours. I'm gonna fake laugh with you and shit. But next time, we ain't coming here. I think next time is when you suggest.
It might be too late. I already bought the tickets. No refund.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
we gotta go.
No. When we get in the car.
I feel you.
When we get in the car, my legs hurt from walking down all them goddamn stairs.
You're gonna blow the night if you do that on the way to the house. You're gonna blow the night for me.
Okay. Hey, listen, do we feel like because Freaky V told me this a long time ago. She said all humor has a little bit of truth to it. Right? Do we all agree? Well,
that's what makes it funny.
This is my last clip for today. It's a comedian. He's telling a joke, but he's saying some real shit in the joke. And this is how the joke goes.
I did some research. I found out that most women never marry the man they really want to be with.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm about to mess up the church's money, ain't it? Let me tell you, this is how I figured it out. Let me tell you something you've never heard a man say since you've been alive. You've never heard a man say this since you've been on this planet. You've never heard a man say, she grew on me. But every woman knows a woman who would say in front of the man she loved, committed to God, financed the wedding and his family. When I first met him, he was not my type at all. He was short. He was going bald. He had a little small hands. I don't like men with small hands, but I mean, eventually he grew on me. That is the rudest thing to say. You spend the rest of your life when this man grew on you like a scab, like a wart. Like eczema. I did some research. I
There
found
you
out.
go.
That
I
shit
see
funny.
that clip. I thought it
That
was
shit
funny,
funny.
but it's some truth to that now. It's some truth to that. It's certain shit.
It's a lot of
There's a
truth to that
lot of
shit.
truth to that.
A lot of hurt fucking feelings too. Don't tell me no shit like that. I better not listen.
Look at
I
that
could
nigga
be a,
face. Look at me. Look at his
listen.
face.
I better
I
not be
bet
over here
not.
talking to your brother and overhear you over there with your homegirl talking about he grew on me. Who the fuck is you talking about? What?
But okay,
No, I swear to God.
I got some pushback on that.
You can't
Right?
push back on that for you.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Let me give you a perfect scenario.
I need to hear this. Be quiet. Go ahead.
Okay. The work nigga. Okay. At first sight, he might not have been your first choice of a nigga. But by you being in close proximity all the time, you get an opportunity to hear how smart or how dumb this nigga is. Let's go with the positives. You get to hear how smart he is. You know what he making or averaging financially. You know that he's smart.
I got to push back on this.
He got some potential. You know, like if he had a little bit of TLC or whatever, you can help that nigga beard connect. You know, you can help him get his waves and shit. It just look a little rough around the edges, but in talking to the nigga, you realize he really ain't that bad of a nigga or whatever. And then that nigga grows on you. You're spending years at a time, and then all of a sudden you realize, damn, this nigga kind of cool as fuck. That's what he grew on me is about. Not necessarily you was just an ugly ass nigga or whatever. You weren't really my type at first. But the more that we talked, I got to know you a little bit better. Like, what better place to meet a person and honestly see them day in, day out than at work and realize who they are? We don't like to mix business and pleasure, but a lot of people, that's where they meet their significant others. What's your pushback on that, Hollywood?
Okay, I kind of agree on you with that. But because the nigga, he know. That nigga at the job know that you out of his league. He know that.
Right.
But you can't get in a motherfucking crowd and say that. You basically admitting that I'm not your type or I'm not on your level. But yeah, girl, I decided to give him a chance.
Settle.
Yeah, you can't go to your friends and because you down, you're degrading me. In my
I
motherfucking
didn't
face
look
by
at it
saying
like
that.
that, but I'll take the male perspective of what not to say in the future. I have said that
Yeah,
before.
you can't say that. That nigga grew on me. That mean I wasn't on your level or your type or whatever you desired as in a man, but he grew on me. You can't say that shit in front of nobody. Come on now. How you think that's gonna make the nigga feel?
Man, listen.
I
Women
didn't think about it that way.
Man, women don't want to hear that shit neither. Because if you in the kitchen and you hear me and Hollywood in there talking, and I say some shit like that about you, you gonna feel a certain type of way. That's just a human trait.
But
Right.
I thought, honestly, until just now, to listening to y'all perspective, I thought that was a valuable thing. I thought, you know, that was
especially for a nigga like I felt like it ain't take that much for me to knock you down. What the fuck you mean I grew on you?
Yes. Yes.
I mean for the work nigga, he had to talk you down to get, you know what I'm saying? I understand it with him, but it ain't take me that motherfucking long to get you.
Damn sure did. And you might
So what the fuck you mean he grew on me? So what you trying to prop yourself up and make yourself look a certain way and downgrade me? What you doing when you say that?
Hey, you know what that's the equivalent of? That's the equivalent of if all of us go to like a relationship getaway and we all together and we in that circle, and then they ask your girl about you sexually and she'll say shit. She just sit there and be like quiet, even though you ain't say nothing. That speaks volumes. That says a lot of shit.
You better fucking lie.
You better, in that case,
Or we head to divorce court, goddamn. You better lie.
If it's any time that you should lie, that's the time you're supposed to lie. If Freaky V say, if Freaky V's around my girl, Hollywood girl, and they all sitting there conversating, and the fellas we all conversating, and then we all conjugate, and Freaky V talk about how the dude she blow her back out, and Hollywood White talk about how she blow her back, and my girl sit there and be like,
You
what?
You just ruined the whole relationship. We can't be together.
Yeah, you better lie too.
We can't be together no way because you're not blowing my back out. So we ain't. I'm already cheating.
Well, obviously we not good for each other then.
I agree. I agree.
Fuck we doing here?
Listen, it's at that moment. See, it's something that happens in that moment.
No.
Right?
See, this side ain't you, because this side ain't you. You ain't looking for. Forget if you looking at it from your perspective. Some women use a nigga because one, he got the finances to take care of them and do what the fuck they want. So again, it's not even much about
it. Lie. You better lie.
Again, if you gonna be in this shit, you might want to go on and lie.
Well, that's okay. I figured that's fine. That's fine. But you know she lying. Let's be real. You know she lying. Okay. If you don't tell then,
telling these niggas
we can put on this goddamn show.
Freaky V, listen. I truly believe at the end of the day, I'm with you. A man know if he's sexing this girl right. He know it. There's only so much acting you gonna be able to do and get away with. So again, let's say in your scenario, I do know that I ain't sexing her right. But as my representative in this congregation of testosterone and estrogen running around, you don't degrade me. Because I wouldn't do it. Let's say you're not doing all the freaky shit I want. I ain't gonna do that to you. If Hollywood and whoever else we got this thing be like, boy, my girl be blowing my boy, listen, I'm gonna go along with it.
But you know, sometimes you may not know. Sometimes women accept shit because she doesn't know that other options exist. So you get into a group like that where you hear women saying, God damn, I wish this nigga would stay off of me sometime. I can't do shit. I can't walk by. I'm trying to clean up. The nigga bend me over, fuck me good, then I'm tired or whatever. Okay, so when you hearing that for the first time, you realize, yo, nigga really ain't doing shit. So you're processing that shit like you're quiet, like, well, I'll be damned.
No.
So this motherfucker really is sorry as shit.
No, I don't agree with that.
He accepted your bad cooking though.
We wasn't talking about cooking. We was talking about blowing your backs out.
I ain't going down that road. The road I'm gonna go down is just because Hollywood every time he walk by and slap his wife on that. Okay, I may not be doing it, right?
She might not want that.
But when I do bend over, do I give her what she's looking for? She can sit there and say, you know what? He maybe don't do all that, slap me on my ass when he walk by, but when it's go time, it's all it's all gas, no brakes. In my personal opinion, like everybody's sexual level is different. I've been around Hollywood and his wife. He does that with his wife. So again, just because I don't slap your ass every time I walk by you in the kitchen don't mean I ain't sexing you right when it's go time. Now you may say, hey, baby, listen.
We going along with the conversation that's being had in the group. If I'm that unhappy, I just ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be drinking every time it's time for me to be saying something.
If a nigga asks you, is your man fuck you right, and you throw up a glass of Hennessy, you said what you needed to say.
Right.
You
don't want to be with that. You really don't want to be with that nigga. Why is we here? You don't want to be with me.
Because you only there because he's providing some level of comfortability in your life.
Yeah, because I'm getting a dick elsewhere.
But then why not bring that nigga to the thing? Because that nigga can't afford it. That's the problem.
Correct. That is correct.
That nigga can't afford it. So again, if you're gonna play that game,
right, you got to go all the way.
If you piss the nigga off that is financially taking care of you and looking out for you, then you better play the game. Because if that nigga walk out, you and that nigga gonna be on the same house together.
No more conflict.
No, but that nigga gonna call you out on your shit as soon as you get in the car. Listen, I get it. I'm gonna play the game. He gonna be the best nigga out there. Or whatever. But then the nigga still solid at the house because he like, yeah, bitch, you lied a little bit too good. Or whatever. What else you lying about? Or whatever.
I mean, but listen, but your sex ego so high. Let's play vice versa. Let's say the nigga don't say nothing about you. How would you feel?
I ain't got that problem.
No, but what if? Because to some people, you may not be like, listen, let's get out our own, because listen, I feel like this. I had this conversation. Men egos and women egos, when it comes down to sex, sometimes it's unrealistic. Some men feel like no matter what girl they dealt with, you ask some men, hey, do you think you can sleep with the girls that you used to fuck with? 90% of them gonna say yeah. In all actuality, we know that that's not true.
Yeah.
We know that that's not true. But your male ego and what you think you do in the bedroom gonna make you believe that. Same thing for a woman. Sometimes women feel like they got the best snap in the world when it's really not.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing and my question to y'all is, just hypothetically, what do you do if the situation, you see me in Hollywood and they're talking and your niggas say some shit that's not good about your sex game? How would you feel as a woman? Would you act up then, or would you wait till you get in the car like you say the nigga gonna do? Hypothetically.
I think I cut up. Right there on the spot. We all friends? Yeah, ain't no use to, if this was a business venture, we had a business dinner, then I'ma hold it. But we all friends? The fuck you mean, nigga? Yeah, where the bass at in your motherfucking voice? What the fuck you trying to say? That might be a perfect opportunity for us to discuss some shit. We're all friends.
Hell no.
Or whatever.
Hell no. I ain't doing that shit in front of no people. Now, when we go back to our room, we can have a conversation. I
don't want to have a conversation in the damn room. You clown me in front of everybody. So that's what the fuck. How your mom used to say, when you show out, I'ma show up. That's the shit I be on. Unless it involves money, then I keep it we gonna be all right.
Hollywood, are you cutting up in the event, or would you wait till you get to the room or get in the car before you, if your girl done that to you, hypothetically speaking?
My introverted nature will probably tell me to be quiet. my male ego will make me say some shit. Like I would have to bring up you moaning and screaming the night before.
That don't mean shit.
Like, you was just screaming on me last night. You can't fake that shake that you did the other night. Like, you can't fake that.
Yes, I can.
You're not that good of a fucking actor to fake that.
Yes, I can.
You
and niggas do too. Niggas do too.
Hey, women believe that shit, Hollywood. I'm telling you now.
Niggas do too. Niggas do too. We talk about that shit all the time. We gonna fake it up with like an actress when we don't want to fuck with you no more. I'm gonna be so motherfucking sensitive that I don't want you to touch me anymore. I damn near be having a fucking seizure on your ass. And you talking about I can't fake it. Yes, the fuck I can.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, and the niggas do it too. Niggas, you think niggas climaxing every time? Or whatever, they gonna fake like they nothing. Because they done. They either running out of energy, or that second nut is taking too goddamn long till they back gonna give out.
Niggas are faking because they're inadequate or they can't keep up.
But
they're
it's still faking.
Because something wrong with the female.
They're still faking. A fake is a fake. I don't care what the reason is.
If you smart enough, you know. And I done had interactions with you, multiple interactions with you. I know when you faking it.
Mm-hmm.
I know when you faking it.
That might be different. But if it's only a few times, you don't know. Yeah.
Huh?
If it's only a few times that I fuck with you, you don't know. But I agree. You don't know when your wife putting on. You can be like, what the fuck? What you doing?
And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I've been fucking with you long enough to know when it's real when you into it or when you're not into it.
Hold on, okay.
Yeah.
Hollywood, I'm gonna get some pushback on what you're saying. And I'm gonna take TV side on this one. The evidence is DJ Envy. DJ Envy went years.
But that was in the beginning. That was in the beginning when they was teenagers and he didn't know what the fuck he doing. I'm talking about now as we are adults now. And we done had all this experience through all the years.
Do you remember they were saying that, nigga, just recently they had that conversation?
You know.
It's a long time. That was years.
Yeah, but that was from the beginning up until a certain point.
Yeah,
So
she said about 6-7 years. She said about 5-6 years.
Saying.
You don't think you know your motherfucking 5 and 6 years?
Obviously
not if they've been putting on the whole 5 or 6
what
years.
I'm saying. Your only experience with this female is her faking it. So that's all you know. You never seen the real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you never seen the real.
Listen, ladies, lie. This is the perfect opportunity to be in a relationship and lie. It ain't.
Yeah, lie in public. You gotta lie in public.
Yeah, you got to lie, son. This is
Don't
one.
lie in the bedroom. Don't lie in the bedroom because we trying to please. We trying to make you enjoy that shit like we enjoying it. Don't lie in the bedroom. But when we get in public, you better motherfucking lie. You better not embarrass me.
She better not embarrass you, dog.
It's the same thing. If you've been telling your homegirls, "Oh, I do all this amazing cooking," or "I do all this shit at the house," and then we get in a circle of friends and we talking about that shit, and I don't concur with the fuck you've been saying to these people, you gonna be mad at me.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
And
you're right.
And if we gonna be honest, if we gonna be transparent,
we always
your friends already know because you done told them already anyway. So they know you're lying anyway. So you just go ahead and tell the lie.
I agree. See, that's all I'm saying. I already told your wife.
I mean, but your wife don't know that though, Freaky V. My homeboys don't know that. Cause in our circle, I'm King Dingling over here.
First of all, that's a lie. Listen, everybody know the lie. Let's be real, right? I talk to Miss Hollywood all the time, right? And I tell her, you know what? Like every time I talk to her, I'm like, damn, bitch, why you ain't answer the phone when I call?
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see where you're getting at. Go ahead.
Hollywood was tearing my ass up or whatever.
Like that shit.
Then I feel some type of way or whatever, because I'm like, well, damn, I ain't get none of that shit from Infamous or whatever. You understand?
Hey, why I gotta be
me? And then in return, my wife gonna pillow talk with me.
You goddamn right. So now we out. Now we out to dinner. Now we out to dinner.
Everybody know. Everybody
know.
Don't know that everybody know.
Yeah. Everybody know. You the only one that don't know. Now when you talk to Hollywood, you talking about, boy, I knocked the brakes off of Freaky V last night. And that nigga like, yeah.
Not knowing he know the real.
That's all the fuck I'm saying. So now when I get the damn dinner and we all talking about it, I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, boy, you be fucking the shit out of me, boy. I can't breathe, boy, whatever.
Everybody looking like this.
Everybody. But we like, yeah, everybody sipping, nigga. Everybody sipping. So
even if that scenario does happen, I ain't knocking. Still, in that scenario, you still ain't supposed to. No, I don't give a fuck. Even if it's vice versa.
I agree.
Even if it's vice versa. Even if
still lie. Keep the lie going, goddammit. Keep the lie going.
If you sexually and you not pleasing me sexually and you think you fucking the shit, but you really not, and then I tell Hollywood that Hollywood gonna tell Miss Hollywood, and then once we all get around, I'm still gonna say, yeah, man, Rhonda do her motherfucking thing in the bedroom. I'm gonna keep the lie going. There's no reason to have a why did we get married scenario.
This ain't the time and place for the truth.
Yes.
Hell no. Because it's gonna get bad. Ego is gonna take over and it's gonna get bad in front of all these fucking people.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why you lie.
Two things gonna happen. We either gonna have the why did I get married dinner scene, Or we gonna rumble on the cruise like we talked about too.
Yeah, that shit ain't gonna get bad. It's gonna
Yeah.
get bad. It's gonna get bad.
That shit could get bad. Because if I start
Ain't
feeling
no-
some type of way, everybody finna feel bad.
Ain't no
That's
good.
true too.
It's gonna get bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna start telling everybody secrets. Oh, you're not happy with me, nigga?
Well, Lakeisha told me that you gave a VD and all this other. Oh man, this shit done turned into something.
Be a motherfucking Royal Rumble in that motherfucker.
Exactly. It's gonna get pretty fucked up. Yeah.
Lie, man. Just lie.
Okay, I get you. We lying.
Just lie.
Keep it peaceful. Keep it peaceful.
Yes.
We lying.
Yes. Oh man, listen. I forgot to do this, man. Conversation was so good today. Hey, we got a brunch coming, man. Theze Nutz brunch, April 20th. Y'all come out and kick it with us, man. Come show your love. Come support. Come support social media's most imperfect, perfect podcast. Social media's best kept secret. We are Theze Nutz. We're having a brunch, April 20th. Hey, $45 in advance. Please go to Cash App. $Antney, ANTNEY 305. I'm gonna say that again. $ANTNEY 305. Tickets are $45 now. If you come to the door, we have limited space. If you get there, it's gonna be $50. So go ahead and take advantage of the $5 discount, man. Go ahead and just submit your tickets now, because if you get there, you might not be able to get in. It's gonna be $50 at the door. So please come out and kick it with us, man. Freaky, if you have anything to add to the brunch, Hollywood, y'all got anything y'all want to add to the brunch?
Yeah, we have the unlimited mimosas. We gonna have hookahs, I believe. We gonna have dancing. Just a good ass time, So we'll have an opportunity to mingle with the fans. We'll do Q&A at the podcast. It's an interactive podcast, so you can have an opportunity to ask questions and get the podcast perspective, live. So we're gonna have a good time.
Hollywood?
Nah, man, I ain't got nothing to say. I mean, miss it if you want to. Like we told y'all before. Miss it if you want to. You'll hear about it.
I don't give a fuck. Hey, you come if you come, you don't, you don't. Hey, that's your loss.
You miss out.
We gonna have a show with or without
the next one.
Yes, sir.
With or without you, we're gonna have a spectacular time. So you want to be on board and be in the number.
And again, it's April 20th, 11. The doors open 11:30 to 3 o'clock. Like Freaky Feast, we're gonna have mimosas. We're gonna have a couple of games, couple of gifts to give away as well. Y'all come out and kick it with us, man. And like Hollywood said, this is gonna be an event for all events for this year. It's gonna be something that a lot of people gonna talk about. Trust me, we got a lot of special things in line for you guys. So if y'all want to come kick it with us, man, come kick it with us. Again, that Cash App is Antney 305 on Cash App. You can Apple Pay me as well, or Apple Pay the account, or get at me in thezenuts.business@gmail.com for any more inquiries or questions you have about the podcast or about the brunch. And as I said at the end of each and every podcast, we are Freaky V. How to get in contact with you?
I am Freaky V on Instagram and Threads.
Hollywood, how they get in contact with you?
I am Hollywood Rich _ on Instagram, Threads, Hollywood Rich 85 on X.
Okay. If you want to follow me, I am infamous on X. I don't know how long I'm gonna be infamous on TikTok. So listen, if you don't follow me on X, follow me on TikTok. Also, if you want to follow the podcast, go to thezenuts.business@gmail.com for any inquiries about the podcast or the brunch. Also, you can go to Theze Nutz Official on Facebook. Also, you can go to Theze Nutz _ on Instagram. Hollywood, how they get in contact with us on YouTube?
Separate Theze Nuts.
Hey, if you want to follow us on Spotify, Apple, Google Play, or however you follow audio podcasts, hit the subscribe button, the like button, the notification button, and you can drop a comment on any one of those platforms, and we will interact with our fans. And as I said at the end, I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. And as I said at the end of each and every podcast, we're social media's most imperfect, perfect podcast, social media's best kept secret. I'm your boy Infamous.
I'm Freaky V.
Hollywood.
And together we make Theze Nutz. Yeah.